snap.
The baby is coming.
No one else dares to follow in Prior James's footsteps. Not since he began talking to the devil.
Hello?
Is that an owl? Brother Paul, talk to this guy.
Brother Paul?
Philip. Ouch.
What's wrong with your foot, Brother Paul?
Oh, just a chilblain. It will ease when the spring comes.
You should have a fire.
It's all right. It's not that cold.
Don't take it lightly. Many will die this winter for lack of food or shelter.
Remigius thinks the Lord is testing us. Only the sinners perish.
No, the poor perish, and those that he has freezing out here.
Don't say anything to Remigius, will you? If he thinks I've been complaining, he'll be displeased.
What the heck?
Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Yes. He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He could not speak. But the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers.
Are you
He
kidding me?
insisted that all his books and documents shall be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
I heard about this. I think that would be unwise.
Sometimes
James, we gotta talk
I
to James.
wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell to
Actually,
the
James
earth.
has said we gotta
Right
talk to
here.
the other guy, Regimus.
Philip, maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Have faith in the Lord, Brother Paul. You did well.
Thank you, Philip.
Nice. Okay, we gotta go. Francis Knight had a letter with him. It's probably in the prior's room. Alright, we got some more information now. Alright, we're gonna bother you for the 4th time.
I asked not to be disturbed.
I would like to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why is that, Brother Philip?
Well, our little cell has given much to the Mother House. I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
So you do not trust us, Philip, is that it?
The state of this priory.
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
I still would like to see the prior's documents.
Why is he being defensive about it?
They will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
It was Prior James's last wish. I'm following his request.
But the new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
After the election, I'll be the new prior.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Of course. Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against James's last request.
This guy is corrupt. The Sarkis must organize a chapter meeting to save part of James' document.
About the chapter meeting.
Oh, talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
Wow. I was just asking to see the documents. Why the heck did he get so defensive?
Yes, Philip.
Ask about the Francis Knight's letter. The parish books must not be burned.
We can't allow Prior James's books to be burned.
That, Philip, was Prior James's wish.
This priory is in debt. And without the ledgers and documents, that will never change. Besides, the wisdom in his books is priceless.
It is not up to you to make decisions in this priory, Brother Philip.
Do not domineer over those in your charge, but be an example to the flock.
1 Peter chapter 5. You are right. You shall argue your case in front of the brothers in a chapter meeting today.
Thank you, Brother Andrew.
Hey, we convinced him. Nice.
When I'm done here, I will tell all the monks to come to the chapter house.
Would it help if I went and told some of them?
Feel free to do that. But I insist that the choir finishes practicing before we start. They're already behind schedule.
In order to save Prior James' documents, all brothers need to attend the meeting. Okay. So we can't... Obviously, we can't disturb the choir. Tell these guys. Nope. Okay. Alright, talk to you guys first.
Brother Cuthbert.
Philip.
I'm looking for a document that was given to Prior James.
It's probably in the prior's room then.
Let us continue another time, Brother Cuthbert.
Of course.
Alright.
You look like you want to say something.
I do.
What is it?
Prior James had a document I would like to see.
It's probably amongst the things that Remedius is going to burn.
Oh no.
He's in the prior's room. Maybe you could...
Alright, these guys...
It was good talking to you.
Good talking to you.
Okay, there's no point in talking to you guys for now. I thought I had to invite them personally, but I suppose not.
The choir has finished singing. The cantor should find time now. Are you ready for the chapter meeting, Brother Philip? If you have any other business to take care of in Kingsbridge, do it now. The
Nope.
meeting could take a long time.
Let's get right to it.
The chapter meeting is more important.
We're about to have an argument.
And this is why Prior James's wish must not be honored. Kingsbridge Priory would be beyond saving without financial records.
I think we have all understood the reason for your concern, Brother Philip. But before we come to a decision, let us hear other voices of concern.
I would like to know why you would doubt the wisdom in Prior James's decision.
Maybe you didn't know him as well as we did, Philip. I can say I knew him well. We all here knew him. So did you know him?
I knew him well, and I know he would agree with me.
Philip, you are going too far. I will tell...
Brothers,
Oh, let him speak.
Brothers, please, let's hear what he has to say.
Oh, heavens.
hear him out, brothers. I was stubborn as well, but he made me see it.
Well, that's not an easy thing to do.
Elias.
I owe James much. He was the one who asked me to take care of St. John in the Forest.
One of the most prosperous cells in all of Shiring, if not England.
It was a wise decision then.
But his last wish was not? Well, was it? What are you waiting for? Answer me.
Maybe none of you truly knew Prior James.
Who does he think he is?
Oh,
May the Lord forgive him. He knows not what he is saying.
No. Philip was very hesitant to talk about the state of this priory with me. Usually, he is as careful in his words as he is in his actions.
From some of you, I have heard that the devil walked by the prior's side, that James was followed by the accuser. Tell me, why? Why did he have to suffer?
God was testing Prior James.
really?
I say the devil chased him. Do you doubt that? Do you doubt that, Philip?
God is
Surely
testing
you
all of
must
us.
have an answer. I know because Prior James confided in me.
If the Lord tested James, then he is testing all of us. I trust the Lord, so did James, and so should all of you. He was misguided when he walked onto the ice that night, as he was misguided in his last wish. Whatever or whoever misguided him.
Prior James will face judgment. It is between him and God.
The novices would be better advised not to speak up.
Philip is a good man. He was the only one to say I should have a fire.
But did he do anything besides talk?
No.
So he did nothing to soothe your pain. He had only warm words.
Guys are really
Very
sus.
well, Philip. But why don't you tell us the real reason you have come before us? You not only came to save these books, you
To help
have
the party.
another motivation, do you not? We deserve the truth. What are your true intentions?
I am here only to help this priory.
This priory, of course. I say it is not a coincidence that he should make his voice heard now, shortly after James's passing and before the elections.
What are you saying, Brother Remedius?
This is not about James. It is about him. He wants to be prior.
No.
What the
I
heck is
came
wrong with
here
him,
to
bro?
talk to James.
I think that is a wonderful idea. I nominate Philip of Gwynedd to be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
I can't disagree with that.
Well, yes, obviously. Much.
Excellent choice.
What about
Ooh,
Remedius?
he's getting
That's
mad.
surprising.
Great
Prior
idea.
Philip.
Brother Philip, do you accept the nomination?
Yes.
Thank you for your kind offer. But we would not want to impose on you, Brother Remedius.
Oh, but I insist. I will help you.
No, you really must not. We will see you later. Thank you.
Is this about the past?
We don't have much time.
Nope.
Evening Mass will begin soon.
Should I not have accepted the nomination?
You've never been good at saying no. And Milius is right. Kingsbridge needs you.
What about St. John's?
I will ride there tomorrow. I will let them know you will be staying in Kingsbridge for a few days. Thanks to you, these documents and books will not be burned.
Nice, nice.
Now, we have to find that letter.
You truly think the letter can help prevent a war?
If the message says what I think it says, then yes, I do.
Francis notes, Rivalry for the Throne Part 2. Alright, Francis notes about the late King Henry, Empress Maud, and King Stephen, Part 2 dated 1st of January 1136. Our new King Stephen is supported by most of our Norman overlords and even by the church. His younger brother Henry is the Bishop of Winchester and one of the most important priests in all of England. He made Stephen swear an oath to reserve power to the church, which had little influence on politic affairs. Under King Henry, a good day for the church and for us. The trouble is that my Lord Earl Robert of Gloucester is one of the king's bastards. He wants to see his half-sister Maud on the throne, believing she would heavily rely on his guidance and advice during her reign. In the name of Empress Maud, he and his allies have formed a rebellion against King Stephen not long now, and there will be a war.
Now, let us look for the letter.
The handwriting on this tablet is hardly legible. Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. Did Prior James write this?
Let's continue looking.
James spent much time writing in the last 10 years. Instead of a prior, he became more of a recluse.
That is what you monks do, isn't it?
It used to be.
Documents.
Prior James was working on a text. Our God is a consuming fire, and whom he destroyed shall be raised at the end of days and shall destroy him. The first line is from the scripture, but I do not believe the second one is.
Philip, we must focus on the letter.
I'm investigating. What are you doing? Here's the letter.
Francis, I think I found it.
In the Bible?
Revelations, the apocalypse of St. John. And they called to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who is seated on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of their wrath has come, and who can stand? The Lamb?
Us.
What was James afraid of? Was it this letter?
No, the letter is still sealed. Break the seal.
Expect. Alright, we're about to find out. Letter dated December 18th, 1135. Robert of Gloucester, name the day and we will be ready to shed blood in the name of Empress Maud. I and my bondsmen will ride against Stephen of Blois. We do not start the war, but we shall unleash it. Stephen himself started. Today he betrayed King Henry's daughter and took her throne, he and those who swore loyalty to him. Bartholomew, Earl of Shiring. Basically a confession.
Oh, this is it. You found it.
The Earl of Shiring is about to start a war.
Yes. He's made contact with my own master, Earl Robert of Gloucester.
Who is this King Stephen that has taken the throne?
Stephen?
A nephew of King Henry. Do you ever think of the day our parents died?
Francis, you know I don't like to talk of that.
I know. It's just that I think of them all the time. And I've always blamed King Henry. The church suffered under his rule as much as we did in Wales. Philip, you have to show this letter to the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
The Bishop of Kingsbridge? Why?
Our late King Henry was opposed to Rome's influence in England. King Stephen, on the other hand, swore to preserve the rights and privileges of the church, and we can help him if you tell the bishop to protect Stephen.
Francis committing treason. Ask about Francis' motives. What the heck is happening?
You want the bishop to help the new king, King Stephen?
I want a king who supports the church. I want these dark times to end. I want to stop the Earl of Shiring from starting a war. He could set the whole of England on fire. My lord the Earl of Gloucester can never know what I was doing here. You must not tell the truth about how or where you got this letter. Don't tell anyone I was involved.
This guy is being really... Yo! This guy is really setting me up. Agreed to Francis' plan. Refused to go to the bishop. Oh my gosh. Decisions, bro. He wants... No, the thing is, I'm cool with peace and all that, no war, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be known that he was doing this. This guy is hiding something as well. He knows something. I want to refuse it, man. We're gonna refuse it. I don't trust him now. I don't know what he's trying to do.
I have already lied for you. I will not do it again.
True.
Lied? You simply said you were here to help this priory.
I lied. I told everyone I just wanted to save Prior James's documents.
Not mentioning the letter was an act of diplomacy.
Sheesh.
I'm not like you. I'm not a diplomat. I'm a simple monk. Who am I to talk to a bishop? I cannot and will not do this.
I understand. I will ride to St. John's and tell your monks you will stay in Kingsbridge until the election. And then I must find a way to get this letter into the hands of the bishop.
Wow. The Pillars of the Earth from the Ashes, Chapter 1, Philip. What you did. You helped Francis to uncover the conspiracy against the king. You were nominated to become prior of the Kingsbridge. He did not agree to meet the bishop. Your brother is on his own. You reported brother Marcus the thief. You knew about the brother Paul's ailment, but did nothing to soothe his pain. Relgious still holds you in contempt. That's completely fine. Alright, so this is going to be part 1 of the Pillars of the Earth from the Ashes. I'm actually interested, so I'm going to continue the series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. And let me know what was your favorite part of this episode. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be safe, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.